Okay, so welcome back to another interesting session. So this episode we are going to look at how to insert what you call header and footer. So here you have to click on the insert tab. So under the insert tab, you move your cursor to the header and footer group. You could see them here. So when we say header simply means you want to insert it on top of the paper, but footer means you are inserting below the document or the bottom of the paper. So first let's look at the header. So you click on the drop down for the header, and it has to display a couple of headers available in the system. So once it displays, then you select the required one that you want to use for your typing. So let's try to click. So these are all examples here. We could see them. These are all examples for the header. So I'm just going to choose one of them. So I like this one, which is called a bandit. So I'll just click. And once I click quickly on top of the document, you could see something written at the top here as document title. So here, this is a small section. We do not, it's not a whole an entire section where you can type in your document, some series of long informations and others, right? So here, when I click on the default thing, which is the document title, I can just backspace and then enter my own information there. So this is, let me just enter Microsoft tutorial, something like this, right? And then it will run through tutorial. It will run through all the pages. Even if you have 100 pages, it will be running through. Now I want to exit this section. Now to exit, whenever you insert any new object, a new tab is added. So you could see header and footer tools added here. So over here you could see close header and footer. So I'll just click on it to close. And once it closes, and then I start running through the pages, they will all have the same header. You could see the Microsoft tutorial. So all of them, they are having the same header running through. That's what we call the header. Now let's look at the footer. So when I click on the insert, I come back to my header and footer group again. Then I click on the drop down for the footer. So this footer, we're just going to choose something simple here. So let me just click on the drop down. Which one? You can even number with the page number here. So here we have the filigree. Let me choose that one, which is for numbers. So after clicking, you see it will appear at the bottom here, right? So if I want to enter anything there like this, it should be possible. So let me just enter something like computer, right? Computer. I think this is okay for me. Computer. So after doing this, I want to exit. I can now click close, and then it's done. You could see computer written over there like that. If you want to remove the header and footer, you go back to your insert tab again. You come back to your header, you click on the drop down, you could see remove header written here. I will just click, and then I wouldn't have any header again. The same thing applies to the footer. Click on the drop down, and then you have remove footer, and you will not have it again. Now let's look at the page numbers. How do we add page numbers or number of pages? So I'll click on the drop down here, and then you see You can add it at the top, you can add at the bottom, inside the page margins, the current position, or you can format your page numbers. When we say formatting of page numbers, it simply means that you can change it. By default, it's always starting from 1 to infinity, but you can change the numbering. You can make it alphabet or Roman numerals, right? So if I should click on this, the page number format here, you could see the number format is 1, 2, 3. So if I click on the drop down, I can choose the format available here. So depending on the one that I want to use, and then how you want it to start, let's say start from 2, start from 3 or something, right? But we are using the default one, so I wouldn't choose anything here. So let me come back to my page number. So page number, we have at the top, we have at the bottom, we have inside the margin, current position. So let's use at the bottom, this one. So when I click, then I choose the accent bar 1. So I'll just click. So once I click to select, I'll have the page number indicated here. So the last page is just page 5 here. So I will just click to close this for the page numbers, and then when I round through all the pages, we will have the information there. So let me start running through, scrolling up. So the next page, we also have page 3 labeled page 2, then the first one will have page 1, right? Like that. That is how we number pages in Microsoft Word. All right, thank you.